Hey tribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and I hope you like this video. This is my review of My House Season 1 Episode 5. So this episode, they're focusing on three of the characters. We're going to follow Lolita Balenciaga, Jelani, and Tati. So Jelani and Lolita are getting ready for the Dorrian. I wrote it down. The Dorrian Cory Ball, which takes place in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And Lolita is walking, and the category is dealing with animal realness, something to that effect, right? And she's working with her runway coach, and she is getting it together. She's up on the roof, and she's practicing her walk and practicing her stance and her poses and all that. And she's getting ready. And then we see, and she even has this cute animal print coat, y'all. She looks real cute. Then we see Jelani shopping. He's going to be walking in the ball, and he's walking in the category of schoolboy realness. Basically, if you were running for school president, this is what you would have on. And, he's at the store looking for a suit and everything, and he's just talking about, walking in the ball. He tells the story of dating. He starts talking about his dating situation, and he's saying how men are just crazy and how, but that's who he's attracted to. So, he has to deal with men. And he talked about an ex-boyfriend who had a mental illness, and he also was HIV positive and didn't tell Jelani. And Jelani said it just so happened that he was at the apartment and he stumbled across the man's medical records and found out. And he was saying how, sorry about that. So yeah, so Jelani is he's telling me about he's telling us about his dating life and just how hard it's been for him. He also told a story about being in school and the kids kind of picking on him. He said he actually tried to run for school president, and the kids actually were picking on him, calling him gay. And he was like, I was 15 at the time. And he brought up a really valid point. He was like, at that age, he said he wasn't even sexually active. He said, so the kids that were calling him gay, it was more because of his actions on how what they perceived of him, not so much what he was actually doing. Like he was like, I wasn't doing anything sexually. It was just that I acted a certain way or they perceived me a certain way, and there was the you're gay. But I thought that was deep. And then he was saying how he sort of closed off, and you see this in this episode. You see he's alone a lot. When he was at the ball, you could see he knew people and stuff, but he just seems to be a loner. Y'all, I love Jelani. I want to take Jelani and hug him. I feel like he's my little brother, and I ain't never met the baby. And I say baby, he's a grown man, but to me he's a baby. But he's just a sweetie. I just think he's a sweetheart. And I just wanted to give him a hug this episode and just be like, oh. But the other thing he said that I thought was deep, he was like, I can feel love, I just don't know how to show love. And I was like, oh man, like that's deep. But I think that's true for a lot of people. They can receive and feel it. They just don't always know how to show it. So then we see Tati. Tati is on her way to Philly. She's not walking in the ball, but she's going to be doing some networking, and she's actually meeting with a house that she's a 007, and she's kind of enjoying her 007 status, but she is entertaining houses who want her. And to hear her tell the story, baby, everybody wants Tati. Everybody wants a piece of that Tati. So she meets with the house of Levin. I hope I said that right. And they basically lay it out for her. They're like, look, this is what it's just like being wooed by a record company or something like that. And they were like, look, we can do this for you, that for you, that for you. This is what we see for you. This is how we do things in this house. We lay out, our balls for the year. We have a glam squad that gets everything together. Like, I was listening like, okay, all right. I was like, okay, they got this whole thing laid out and they got a plan for Miss Tati. And, they were just basically saying, you won't run into the same problem here that you ran into. They didn't say this, right? But this is what I'm getting from their sales pitch. Like, look, you will be a priority. And we see a plan for you and a future for you, and we know how we're gonna, what we're gonna do to take you to that next level, how we're gonna propel you. And they asked her, they were like, so are you interested? And she was like, honestly, right now, I'm just taking it all in and hearing what everybody has to say. But then when she left, she was with a friend of hers. I think his name was it's I want to say it was Jacque or because it's spelled Jacque, but you never know how people pronounce it. And they were together, but when she was talking to him after they left, she was saying that she really is considering, and they're really actually at the top of her list. So it'll be interesting again to see if that plays out this season, or if she ends the season still a 007, or if she chooses to join a different house. So yeah, Tati, we're gonna see how that plays out with Tati and the house. Sorry y'all, I had to pause it. So now we're at the ball, right? We have Lolita's gonna walk and Jelani's gonna walk. And like I said, Tati's there, but she's not walking. So Lolita does the damn thing, y'all, right? She does her walk, and she walks like three girls back to back. She's got her leopard cat animal. She's got the makeup going down, and the thing is, she called it her secret weapon is her ponytail, y'all. She's got this ponytail that goes down to it goes down below her butt. And when she is walking, she is flinging that ponytail and posing with the ponytail, and the ponytail did it. The ponytail did it. And so she wins the walk, and then she has to do another walk off for the cash. And so she wins the category, then she has to walk for the cash. And she wins the cash. She wins it all. And she was just saying how, this is just vindication. This is just what I need to show that I'm here and I can compete, and I'm a contender, because she's new. This is only her second ball, I believe. And so she's new to doing this, and for her to be this successful, because she did well in the coldest winter ever ball as well. And so Lolita has a good night. Unfortunately, Jelani has a bad night. Jelani goes to walk, and this is his first ball outside of Philadelphia. And he said that, first ball outside of New York. And he was saying how, this is his first journey into starting to create, like we were talking about, to be a legend and so forth. You have to win these categories in different balls, not just stay in your one spot. But he goes to walk, and unfortunately, he didn't have a prop. And it seems like everybody had props, but he looked good. I liked his outfit. I thought his outfit was cute, and I thought, he should have got further, but he ended up getting chopped, and the overall house mother for the house that he belongs to, house father for the house he belongs to, came over to talk to him and told him, look, you didn't have a prop, you didn't have the poster, you didn't know, you know what I mean? He was like, I thought you looked good, and are you good? Do you need anything? Where are you staying? And made sure that he was okay, made sure that he was good. But I just felt bad. I just felt bad. Jelani was like, I'm upset, but it's politics. It's political, and I didn't have what I needed, and there's nothing I could do about that. And I just felt bad for him. I did. I really felt bad. Oh, but it was a great episode, because again, we see some walks, we see some ballroom action, we see the different categories. So it was a really good episode. And like I said, Lolita, she did the damn thing tonight. You go, girl. I've been talking to her on Twitter, so maybe I'm a little biased, but I'm not, because she did good. She did. So y'all drop it in the comments and tell me what y'all think. I hope y'all are checking, all my subscribers, I hope y'all checking this show out, because it's a really, really good show. So y'all let me know what y'all thinking. Peace.